Good morning. Yeah, trail run, park run. Don't get too excited, it's more like just running around a farmer's field. But decent workout this one. I've only ever done it once and I came 8th overall and 1st in age. And that point, I was male senior, 18 to 39. But now don't tell anybody I'm 40. So I want to see how well I can do as a 40-year-old. First race as a 40-year-old. I know you're all thinking what a load of BS, he don't look 40. You're right, I don't. I'm flying. What the fuck? I'm attacked. Whoa, Jesus. Only thing about doing a trail run, there's shit everywhere, so there's loads of flies. But yeah, I've just gone for a little warm up now. So yeah, first race as a 40-year-old. I'm gonna have to edit this out. Fucking hell, what's going on? We're gonna have a little run instead. Right, in fact, hang on. We'll do a little warm up and walk. Do a little warm up and talk. So yeah, trail run. Park run, trail run. There ain't many of these, and in fact this is the only one I know about. Like I said, don't get too excited. It's not a full-on trail run, it is just a buzz around a farmer's field, but it's a pretty difficult workout. Look at these here, look at these. What, these are the llamas? Get it in chat, tell me what these are. The baby one. Look at these. So you don't see these on your average park run, do you? Look at this one, she's park running. Is that nice grass? They're all actually looking at me like they understand me, or they think I'm crazy. There's a warning on park run site, there's an electric fence in first field, be careful. That's more like a Spartan race. We're still going to go for it today, like, but there's not going to be no PB just because of course. But I just wanted that workout. I've been doing a bit of speed work this week and I just wanted that brutal workout. It'll probably be a course PB. So yeah, there's going to be bombing across a field, work for 100 other people. Totally different sort of park run to what we normally do. I'll walk back round. But yeah, it's a good workout, this one. And first race at 40. I want to see how I stack up in 40 category, and I thought I'd come to the one where I won in my age before. I suppose set myself up for a bit of a fail there, really, aren't I? Because I didn't think about that. I need to come at least first, otherwise I've done worse. I need to come at least first in my age, otherwise I've done worse than last time. Could the 40 category be harder than the male senior? It can't be. Sorry if you can hear a bit of wind. But anyway, we just want to be 8th overall. If we can be 8th overall, I'll be happy. Well, I looked at some at times at this one and I was quite surprised. People are winning it 90 minutes, 20 minutes, even 21 minutes some weeks. I mean, when I came, sod's law, obviously, someone rocked up and blasted it in about 17 minutes. So, but we could have a bit of a surprising result today, so keep your sense strapped in. Journey of the Amateur Runner could be on for a good result today. Saying that, normally when I say stuff, it doesn't normally happen, so we don't know. And I want to get some excuses in. I had Nando's sauce last night, and I don't know why I did it. Got up this morning, had customary poo. Customary, is that right? Customary? I can't even say it. Poo. Sorry if you're eating your breakfast. Then I have to have another one. The whole way here I've needed a toilet, but there is some toilets on site here, so it's not ideal, that is it. Probably going to need to go as soon as I finish race. Again, not ideal. Look, we've got these llamas again here, look at these. Pretty cute them, aren't they? Look at baby ones as well. My kids would love these. My little boy would want to jump on back of them and ride them round though. Won't be great, short farm won't be happening. Farmer won't be happy. Look at these. Should be more park runs like this. So I'm going to go and have a proper warm up, do a few strides, and as ever, I'll strap you to the chest and we'll go and have a buzz round farmer's field. I'm just back at car now, had a warm up, done some sprints and drills, bit of stretching. Not like static stretching, dynamic stretches, we know what we're doing. I've had to come back for a little swig at water. I went a bit mad on warm-up. I started doing some 100-metre sprints. It's kids' sports day in a couple of weeks. I'm expected to do dad's race and I'm expected to win. I don't know why I found it necessary to do them as part of my Parkrun warm-up. But yeah, I'm whacked. Right, I'm going to strap you to the chest and we'll see you at front.
Yeah, it is a bit of a bobbly, if you've not done this one before. See, it's off-road, it is a bit bobbly. We've got a few holes which we've marked with cones. Just be careful, because we have had one or two that have gone over. No injuries, fingers crossed, but you know, we don't want any today. Everybody ready? Don't want to start you off if you're not ready. Okay, 3, 2, 1, have a good one, thank you.
So we are off on the Epworth trail run, Parkrun. This were a little bit difficult to start with here because 5k pace I'm normally shooting off at about 4-minute kilometre pace, and there were a bit of a burst at start, you know, trying to get off out in front. I had no idea what sort of pace people were going to be doing around me, so we just sort of blast it off a little bit and then control it. I'm constantly looking at my watch at a minute, just trying to bring it down. I think the game plan for this, we're aiming just a little bit faster than my 10k pace. 10k pace is about a 4:21, 4:20ish, something like that. So I thought, I'd done this course before, and honestly, if you've not done a full grassy course or anything like, you know, a full trail course, it absolutely takes it out you compared to doing a full road one. Just for reference as well, I'd worn my road shoes, one of my pairs of my road shoes, I'd worn Nike Street Flies here. It's not that I'm being stupid or daft or anything like that. I wore trail shoes before and they just felt really, really heavy. I did it in winter, and probably the right thing to wear trail shoes in winter on this course, but I thought I'd go with Street Flies this time just because it was nice and dry and I just wanted to see the difference. This was just a bit of a first race of a 40-year-old. I just wanted to see where I stacked up in 40 category. I wanted to go out and get something done. I didn't really care about results today. The only thing I knew I was going to do is push like mad, and that's what I'm doing. So this is about the only bit non-grassy part of the track really. It's, to be fair, it's nice. There's not much hills or anything to this course. This bit's yeah, pretty decent. And then I'm just finding my sort of order really. I think I settle in about 8th or 9th place, something like that. Yeah, I'm just watching my watch, trying to get it to around 4:15ish pace, 4:10, 4:15, somewhere along there. But yeah, I'll let you watch a bit more at kilometre, and I'll pick you up at next one. Okay. So just coming through first kilometre, 1 kilometre down, 4 minutes 15. Pretty happy with that, considering what I knew about the course. It was somewhere where I wanted to be. I was trying to aim for between 4:10 and 4:15, but I felt just about okay at that pace and ready to start pushing on. As you've seen, this chap in the orange came past me a minute ago. He actually helped tow me as well. I thought I was slowing a little bit. You can see he just towed me past somebody else a minute ago with purple t-shirt, and he's just helped tow me past this guy as well, and then catapulted me. Felt like we were a bit quicker than him, so off we went round this section again, still feeling pretty decent. And then this guy here in turquoise, I were reeling him in then. This is my guy here. I wanted to catch up with him. I remember him going past me quite a bit at the start, and then yeah, I wanted to try and keep up with this guy. As you can see, we're closing quite quickly. I don't know if this is a bit of a mistake. I think at this point in my watch, when I'm looking at my watch, I think we've gone up to about a 4:05, 4:10, and I sort of knew what were going to start coming, so I started to slow it down again a little bit. Yeah, get it back down to like the foot, anywhere between 4:10 and 4:15, and try and maintain it. I could hear the guy behind me as well at this point, so I didn't want him coming back past me.
So yeah, I just needed to try and maintain this pace and not go any faster. But yeah, again, you can see there's no sort of actual trail. There's a little bit of a trail here just coming up. Honestly, it is so bumpy. There's just little bumps all over the place, and it just makes this course really, really difficult. You know, I knew what I was doing when I come in to do this course. I knew it was going to be a difficult course, and I wanted to do that. But just trying to show you that there's no, you know, if your PB set on a road, you're just a million miles away doing something like this. But I think we should all do these sort of runs and workouts. And you see, I'm trying to follow that trail like the guy in the turquoise is doing up there. But it's just there's just little bumps all over the place. You fall out your rhythm really, really easily. And you know, this is part of it. If you can get good on these tracks, when you get on a flat road, you'll just fly. It just becomes easier. But yeah, I'll let you enjoy some more of this kilometre, and I'll pick you up in next one. Let's go and get after this guy. And we're just coming through second kilometre now, boxed that off in 4:14, absolutely identical to the first one, so really happy with pacing. I did say when I did the first one it was a 4:15, but as you could see from the screen pop up, it was a 4:14 in first and a 4:14 in second, so apologies. Yeah, so 2 equally paced kilometres there, and yeah, really happy with that performance going through both of them. But at this point, yeah, I started to really feel it, and we started to slow a little bit. I don't know if you can even see back video footage. I don't know. Yeah, I'm looking at my watch there, and I can feel, yeah, we're going really slow here in this bit. I think a couple of people do come past me at this point. One at guys or two at guys that I overtook previously, and obviously 4:15 for me, the pace were obviously a little bit too quick. I should have probably gone in at about a 4:20 in a 10k pace. I'll know for next time, because I will do it again this course. But yeah, really difficult this third kilometre. I'll let you enjoy a bit of this, but we do start having a bit of a breather in this one. We do have to let foot off gas a bit, because it was just a little bit too quick. It just zapped the life out me. But yeah, I'll pick you up in next one.
I know. Hello, mate.
So just about to come through third kilometre now in a 4:51. Really disappointed with that, but it needed to be done. I needed to have a bit of a breather. I set off, the first 2 were done in 4:14s, and on a road I'd be disappointed with that on a 5k push. So it's hard to think that wouldn't be okay on a grass one. Honestly, until you go into a full trail one, you know, like this, these sort of conditions, you'll realise then it's 2 totally different paces that you have to do. But it is what it is. It were nice as I was coming through back markers then. You know, if you saw an old guy in Parkrun 100 t-shirt, what a guy. I don't know how old he was, he must have been in his 80s, and he's out there. So whatever your level, it's good to get inspiration from that as well. And you see these people that are out there, whatever age, just out there still getting the grind on a Saturday morning. Most people don't do anything. This guy, the guy in the turquoise, he's took me back, and the guy in the red, he's pulling him along. At this point I was fuming, but you know, I'd gone too fast. I'd gone too much in first 2 kilometres, but I do try and stay with these 2. Guy in red's obviously, he's pulling away quite a bit now, so he starts to disappear. But my guy in turquoise, I've been running with him from the start. We've been passing places a few times. So yeah, I'm determined to stay with these. But at this point, I'm just sort of trying to get my breath back. Really, we need to get them kilometres pushed back down into lower 4 minutes, at 4:15s, something like that. We need to get back to that pace. But yeah, I'm struggling here a little bit. It was quite hot as well. Not massively hot, but it was quite difficult. Just this grass were absolutely zapping me. I'm going to do more of these because it just makes it tougher. Tougher races like this are going to make you better when you're on them roads as well. But I'll pick you up at next kilometre and we'll see you again. As you can see, we're still hanging on to my guy in turquoise as well. I'm determined to not let him go anywhere. We've just gone through 4th kilometre in a 4:53, so pretty similar to the 3rd one. And at this point, I'm starting to feel quite a bit better. We've had 2 fairly slow kilometres there. It's even slower than my half marathon pace. Half marathon pace, I think 4:40. So yeah, slower than my half marathon race pace. It's what the grass does. If you've not paced it right, hills all over the place. You know, I can't stress how brutal this workout is for me on here. But yeah, we're starting to rein it in a little bit now. I've made that decision. We're going to start going quicker. We're going to start reining this guy in. We've stayed with him. He was obviously struggling like me as well. He's come past me. He weren't able to disappear like his mate in red who came past. So yeah, we're staying with this guy. He is our guy. And we're just going uphill a little bit here now, but I'm feeling loads and loads better already. Them 2 kilometres, well I should do really, having 2 naps in kilometre 3 and kilometre 4. We were napping, weren't we? You can see we're pulling him in a little bit now. I'll pick you up in a little bit more of this kilometre. So we've turned it right up now. We're right on the heels of our guy in turquoise. He's just moving over for me. He knows.
Thank you, mate.
Thank you, mate. I could tell. I think we exchanged then a few words. I said, "You might catch me back up in a bit," and I could tell by his voice he weren't gonna. Made me feel a little bit more relaxed. That I did have a glance behind me as well to see if anybody else were coming. But I weren't going to take it easy. We weren't going to have a 400-metre dash in this one. I just felt we'd go for a fast last kilometre. And yeah, really happy that I caught him up. He were absolutely wrecked. So that made me feel a bit better. I'm not the only one out there absolutely wrecked as well. Yeah, back onto this non-grassy bit. I don't know what you want to call it. It's a bit of everything. Loose stones, bit of path. But yeah, this bit, Roman dry here. This is sort of like last half a kilometre. Nice section, really nice section. This is where road shoes paid a little bit of dividends. You get a little bit back from here. But I'll pick you up on home straight.
Thank you.
And here we are, just going to enter home straight in a minute. Last sort of chicane bit. Hammer went down of at last kilometre. Really happy with performance at last kilometre. We've got our guy in turquoise and we're just thundering home now. That's race winner, giving everybody a clap. And yeah, this is where everything I had in last kilometre. We're going over at line. Kilometre number 5 gets boxed off in a 4:06. Total time 22:18. Happy with that. Tough workout. Get in.
That went alright. I think the time's about 22 minutes and 5 seconds. I'll put official time up in a minute. Don't know where I came for my age. Came 7th overall. If anything, I'm slightly disappointed with that. It's windy. I don't know why I'm slightly disappointed with it, because I said I just want to be 8th. And I've come 7th and I'm disappointed, but it is what it is. PB at 5k is 22 minutes and 1 second. And we've gone just over 2 minutes slower here. Honestly. See ya! I can't explain how difficult it was. So it were. I know you're alright. Yeah, I can't explain how difficult that was. It's about 2 minutes slower than my PB. I've just been talking to some peeps afterwards and they're saying anywhere from about 1.5 minutes to 2 minutes slower than your PB. Absolutely brutal. In fact, my fastest parkrun time is 20 minutes and 30 seconds. So I'm just under about 1:50 slower than my fastest parkrun time. My fastest 5k time on a favoured course, 22 minutes and 1 second. But anyway, it were brutal, honestly. Took wind out my sails. There were holes, like mini ditches, not holes, there were mini ditches all over the place. But it were decent. I wore my trail shoes last time. I think I did a 23:09. This was about 7 or 8 months ago in winter. Then I've gone a minute quicker today in road shoes. In summer, figure that out. It would definitely, you know, if I were looking at that course, I'd definitely say bang trail shoes on. But then I seem to have gone faster in road shoes, even though I was slipping about. Decent course, decent people. Parkrun's always full of decent people. Now I feel buzzing for day. I felt all achy and everything when I got up this morning. Bit of a warm up, some bursts. Laughing. What a parkrun that is. It's absolutely brutal. It is absolutely brutal. It's a rate slog, it's a rate workout. But I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. 7th overall. Don't know how many people really. There weren't too many. 60. Hope you're all fit and well. Look at this lovely countryside here. Honestly. Better way to spend a Saturday, honestly. Brilliant. The only bad thing is I'm in the middle of absolutely nowhere. And my fuel lights come on. He started flashing that way there. It's my missus's fault that, she's not telling me we're nearly out of fuel. Honestly, could break down in the middle of nowhere. It'd suit her that. Mind you, it'd suit me. There's quite a few jobs that need doing this weekend. Anyway, thanks very much for coming along to watch. As always, I hope you enjoyed it. And subbers now, we're flying. Keep liking, keep sharing, keep commenting, keep subbing. Tell your friends, let's get subbed up. We want to get to that magic 1,000, so let's keep going. We'll have another bomb about next weekend. I think we might book a cheeky race somewhere, not quite sure yet where, but we'll have a look. We'll find a race, take you along with me, and you can come along for a journey. Thanks very much for coming along again this weekend. I hope you've enjoyed this parkrun. I've tried to do something different rather than, you know, just going shooting for a PB all the time, finding flat courses and doing that. We mixed it up. Brutal workouts, get all body worked out. Supporting local parkruns. They don't get many people coming to this one, so we don't want them to disappear. So I thought I'd come and show you a different one. Listen, thanks very much for coming along. I really appreciate it. As ever, don't miss your training, don't miss your workout. Lace up and empty the tank, and I'll see you next time.